Good morrow, adventurers. We are here with, as you can see, Dark Souls Remastered. Now, probably tell from my channel, this is not really the sort of game that you see me playing, but little do you know, I am a Souls lover. I love my Souls-like games. I recently just played through the remaster on PS4. Absolutely loved it. 100%. I've played, partial Dark Souls 2, extensively Dark Souls 3, extensively Bloodborne. So I love my Souls like. Let's put that out there. Now I don't consider myself to be a proficient Souls player. I consider myself more mediocre, but I wanted to go through this and thought it might be fun to just do like a little series on playing through Dark Souls Remastered using sorcery, because I've never done sorcery. I've done more traditional like strength builds, so using things that scale with strength and you just sort of run in and slap. So we're gonna try this out. I'm using a start guide on the Dark Souls Extra Life, which I will link in the description. And so to start out, in your new game, your class, you're going to want to select Sorcerer. Your gift, you're going to want to select the Master Key. Everything else doesn't matter. Now, I've already set up my character here. I haven't done anything with him. I just started him. Gave him a name. Amon gave him like a look. That's quite the look, right? And so with that shows us, our start out here of stuff. Now, as I stated, I'm not necessarily a proficient Souls player, but I do think I get well on. I'm not going to know where everything is here, all the items, what they are, whatnot, and that's okay. So we're gonna play through this. We're gonna get set up. These guys, doesn't really matter if you attack them or not. I'm just going to anyways, because whatever, 20 extra souls here and there. Now, if you are a proficient Souls player watching this, I'm down for the tips. I don't know why you're watching this. You probably have better things to do than watch this mediocrity, but it's okay. We have fun. We enjoy it. So as you can see, I have 30 Soul Arrow spell, and I can't use that right now. I only have this broken hilt. And I can't use that until I get my catalyst, basically a staff that I have to hold to cast. So we're gonna light our bonfire. And if this is your first play, you'll get an achievement for that. So one thing to note here is, I don't know where he's at, but as soon as you walk towards the middle here, oh, he's up top there. The guy at the top of the screen there, he's a boss. He's gonna jump down. If you are a proficient player and you feel like taking this guy on with your little broken sword, excuse me, yeah, talking's difficult. You'll get basically his like great mace. It's, I think, mostly useless. It's sort of just like a trophy for not doing what the game wants you to do. So our intended playthrough, we're going to go over here to the left through this gate that opens, and see, there he is. He jumps down, ready to fight. We'll get to that in just a minute though. Come through here. I'm going to light this bonfire. So I don't anticipate needing it. I'm not even going to rest at it. So we got this arrow guy. So You can read these, it's mostly just teaching you how to play the game. So we're gonna come up. This guy's gonna run. If you catch up to him, you can kind of get to him. You're not gonna do too much to him. Hence the point of this dagger right here. So we're gonna replace the sword with the dagger. And we're gonna come up here. Through the fog. Now I believe if we come this way, there's nothing. Okay. Like I said, I don't exactly remember where everything is at. And I don't necessarily think that matters. So as you can see, we got that ball that you kind of have to dodge out. And if you watch the opening cinematic, this is the guy that throws down the body with the key on it. And he somehow ended up in here. I'm going to kind of skip through this dialogue. You can watch it yourself on your own game. So you can say yes. Skip through this. He's talking about a bell of awakening. And he's going to give you your Estus. This is what you heal with. Your key to continue. And so this guy's dying anyways. I'm just going to take him out. Get 100 souls, continue on. So I'm gonna go down the steps here, open this gate, swings us back to this courtyard bonfire, and there's where the boss was at. But before we do that, I'm gonna head up these steps. So we are trying to find these. Oh, there's Sorcerer's Catalyst. So that's what we are looking for early on, right there. Oop. So now I can cast. Oh, so I don't want to cast while he's attacking. So what makes this nice and powerful here is we can just do this. And so this is sort of the bread and butter of playing sorcery. Is just killing things from afar. This guy's supposed to be, a little extra difficult of a challenge early on. But we can just do this. And then he becomes no challenge. Now this, I think you have to come back to later, because you actually come back here as an optional place later in the game. So we're going to go through this white fog. And it's going to teach you how to do plunging attacks. So basically you're going to hit your attack button. I'm using a PS4 controller, so it's going to be R1. Oh shit. I did not know he did that. So, yeah, look at that, we died. I didn't realize he actually did that. Because I've never stood up there that long, I guess. So, yes, don't do that. You could probably go through there. I'm going to go the intended route just because it makes things a little easier. So obviously I was out of stamina there, so it broke my guard. Getting a little bit crazy here. That done. Oh, interesting. Our stuff's just right here. That's cool. So I'm gonna do that. We're gonna plunge. I thought I missed him for a minute. And then we're gonna circle him like this. And just attack his butt. When he flies up, we're gonna back off. Let him do his thing. Oh, I should dodge that. Back off, gonna heal. Back around him again. It's really slow and annoying to do it like this. But with these big bosses, generally, it's best to sit right on them. Because they tend to have really wide swings. Dang. I should be fine right here. Go run up. Get that last hit off. So it's not too bad just sitting on his butt. Shoving the pokey end. And this was there. So you can hear some stomping around. When you come back later, this will actually fall in on you. And there's basically another of him, but he has more abilities. So that doesn't matter for now. We are going to just run up and out. Get our cutscene where we move on. I'm going to skip it. I'm not going to spend too much time looking at cutscenes here. Mostly just because you can kind of watch them yourself when you're playing. Most people probably have seen them. There's always an item I keep forgetting. Somewhere. Get some fire bombs. I always forget this item's back here. So, let's see here. Gonna hit this bonfire real quick. Got some souls, rest, level up. So I'm gonna start out and put 2 points in intelligence and 1 extra point in endurance. That'll just allow us to get a couple, like one more, maybe one more attack off. And our intelligence is going to help us with our spells, and that'll eventually actually help us with our weapon, because we're going to get a magic weapon.
Well, what do we have here?
So I forget this guy's name, but tell this is actually 2 bells of awakening. Nope. And I'm actually playing in offline mode right now, just so we don't get any sort of... Am I in offline? I don't know actually if I am. I think I am. Anyways, just so we don't get any sort of invaders or, you know, anything uncomely that we can't happen to do anything about. So I'm going to talk to this guy. Maybe I'm not, because those are showing up. That guidance message there. So as I said, this is not actually a, you know, complete walkthrough, but just because it's here and easy, you can get the Way of the White Covenant right here. And it basically just makes Way of the White people more likely to be seen for summoning. There's a couple other things. I'm going to run around because we're kind of looking for these souls of lost undead, things like that. I know, I think if we drop down this left one, yep, we can get a couple of things. Homeward Bones, those are always good. Take you back to the last bonfire. Morningstar and a Talisman. Tracked Red Eye Ore for invading. So I think you're actually technically stuck in here. So this is a good time for a Homeward Bone. Let me double check just before. Oh, no, you're not. Okay, good. You're not. My fault, my fault. Wait, Salesman. So, this cemetery here, and we're going to just run out, has a bunch of items in it, and the skeletons cannot be killed. They basically just keep reanimating unless you kill them with a divine weapon. Or once you get into the actual catacombs section that's under here, there is a necromancer that is actually keeps them reviving permanently. Kill the necromancer, they stop. There's a bunch of items that you can get over there, some soul items if you want to run through it. And I don't think I'm going to right this moment. It's mostly just if you want to do like 100% sort of thing, you know, or go through it later. Here's our Firekeeper, so we'll be looking at her later. So we're going to come down here temporarily. This is going to take us into New Londo Ruins, where there's a couple easy things we can get. There's going to be some enemies down here, but they don't attack. They just sort of stand around. So we can come behind the staircase. And these, like I said, these soul items here are going to be our friends starting out. See, they don't do anything. It doesn't matter. So you're pretty safe right now unless you go much farther down that path, like actually into the ruins. Oh, that's just a dexterity weapon. Like I said, don't remember all of them, what the items are. I just know decently where they're at. Oh, look at this guy just chilling out. So we're gonna come down the staircase. And we're going to find Rickard. He's going to be important to us. So we'll go through. So eventually we're going to reinforce weapon or modify weapon. When we get a +5 weapon, which we'll get shortly, we'll modify it into a magic, and then we can reinforce it to increase it. Being a magic weapon, it will scale with your intelligence, and you'll have a good attack weapon plus some spells. And then we'll be purchasing the soul arrow and heavy soul arrow a little bit later. But mostly came down here right now to get the soul item there. And you're going to use the master key to unlock this. We'll be going over there shortly. So just a little bit of short end stuff while we're in Firelink that we can easily just kind of get done. And we're going to head up. I'm going to try to keep these episodes a little shorter. I know my live streams are like an hour and a half. So I'm going to try to keep these a little bit shorter. Now it does take a little bit of time to actually get the startup going with this. So I've partially done it myself on my PlayStation. I'm playing this on PC, but it's good so far as I can tell anyways. I think that might be it around here. There's nothing in that. This will open up after you ring the 2 bells. Yeah, I think we're good. So we're gonna take out our catalyst here. And we're gonna play this like a jerk, right? Of course, these guys with their damn fire bombs. This guy's coming. There we go. That guy up there is not going to do anything right now. So I forget what that is, so we're going to go get it. Oh, so I must be in online. So you can see I was at 10 Estus. I'm now at 11. Basically that bonfire down there, somebody had reinforced it with the humanity, and it gave me a Estus. So if someone reinforces the last bonfire that you rested at, you get an Estus basically. So we're gonna go over there and get that. I'm gonna run and jump. So I always get nervous doing this. I don't ever remember what that item is. Ring of Sacrifice, that's right, that's always good. So as you probably should already know, Ring of Sacrifice, if you're wearing it, when you die you won't lose, you won't drop your soul pile basically. And so that's basically better if you die, lose a big soul pile, and you're going back to get it so you don't actually lose it on your way back. So these are going to be very helpful. Come down here. Got this rat. So yeah, this is why we're doing sorcery. It makes it very easy to just kill things before they attack. Now this gate will open a bit later. Up here, and we are in the Undead Burg. Okay. I think there's some stuff over here we'll get to in just a moment. Take that guy out. That guy out. So of course I only have so many soul arrows I can use. Until I rest at the bonfire. Buying another one and equipping it will increase that. Basically. Keep getting stuck on something, I feel like. Let's see here. There we go. What was this? Oh, humanity. Good. So that. Yeah, so there's a bunch of them you can see hanging off that will attack you once you get down there. So I'm going to go down anyways. I wonder if I can get in and out real quick. Rubbish, okay. Probably gonna actually climb this. Yep. Figured they might. We just do this, right? That all of them? Yep, it was. We are definitely going to get rid of this dagger I hate this dagger. And a couple more. I love how cheesy this is. Actually not sure how to get that one up there. I think that's it. That looks like that's it. Okay, that's it. Like I said, don't know where all the items are, what they are. Just kind of looking around, because at the beginning here, you do get a lot of those soul items. And there was one right there we will be getting shortly. Where you do get a lot of the soul items. And they are quite helpful. Starting out here. I'll be able to get over there in a minute. Got the dragon, who we'll be kind of dealing with later. And it'll be, we're just going to ignore him. Done having your temper tantrum. Here, I don't think there's anything. Oh, there's an item. Oh, shield. It's not going to do us any good. We're about to buy one. And before I get that bonfire, so we don't want to rest. Well, I guess it doesn't rest when you grab it, but we're going to come over here. Guy gonna bust out from behind that. Okay, or he's just gonna run forward. Throwing knives. We can get over here now. I feel like there's something up here or in here. Oh, up this way. There we go. No, just a crossbow. Oh, I missed this guy. There we go, more soul item. So we definitely are online, so I might have to look at making sure we're not. Going forward. So we'll come out, talk to this guy. You can kill him if you want. I'm not going to. He will attack. You can get a special katana from him. We want the residence key. And I'm actually going to get this short sword. We're going to end up getting a long sword. but definitely want the short sword.
Thank you.
And you can get these things here if you buy the orange soapstone from him. You can do that.
What a waste of
Come on. So we'll get rid of that dagger for the short sword. We're doing a bit more damage now. It'll be a little bit easier for us. And to kind of keep these things in bite size, we are here at this bonfire. And we're going to rest. And I think that's where we are going to stop off at the moment until the next episode. So thanks for watching and hope we'll see you back.